Okay, let's see here. Ecaz was the fourth planet orbiting Alpha Centauri b. This planet was the source of fogwood, apparently favored by artists because it could be shaped solely by human thought. For this, the planet was nicknamed the Sculptor's Paradise. Other famous plants of Ecaz were alaca wood, which gave the alaca drug, and samuta, a highly addictive narcotic favored by many in the Old Imperium. Okay, interesting. What's the climate like? It looks like that doesn't say. Still, pretty cool looking. Thought plants. I dig it. Oh, we're fourth position. We should probably be picking. Okay, so... Flagship. Mimic orders and artillery. Mimic orders is important. Treachery, guild bankers, landing rights, Chani, Ixie, and engineer. None of these cards are good enough to justify Helena, in my opinion. I like Romber here. And I like Ilesa here. Let's go with Ilesa. Seems fun. I mean, Ilbon is like probably like a logical choice, but like because if Ilbon gets guild bankers, it's kind of cooked. But because the two most fun leaders in the game, Helena and Armand, are available, the odds of Ilbon getting access to guild bankers is pretty low. There's also no Tessia and no Baron, which is definitely nice. It also means these leaders are more likely to get picked. Okay. Victor. The planet Ecaz's most popular religion is Buddhism, followed by Nava Christianity. This is very weird. Dune is weird. Is Armand Ecaz a Buddhist? The Buddhist-Islamic faith that combines Zen Buddhism and Islam. Okay. Very weird. Frank Herbert, you're a strange guy. Okay, we need to pick our card, though. Yuck. Okay, well, no Wealth Mintat available. Dude, I don't know, man. We might not even be able to get to play two cards. Let's do that. There's probably going to be a Spice Space open, but this hand sucks. Bad. I guess we should have put Dagger aside for tech negotiation, but I just don't think it'll still be available on our second action. Like, we can't do anything. The only spaces this hand can access are Smuggling, which won't be available, these two spaces, and Tech Negotiation, and that's it. So we have to go to Tech Negotiation early if we want to get it at all, probably. Oh yeah, Armand takes the guild bankers. That's not a surprise. Shome Delegate's pretty good. Oh no. Oh, we're not. We're gonna have to reveal early, dude. This is so bad. No. Okay. Let's do this. We have a bunch of daggers. We might as well. This is so bad. Charisma for the treachery. Very interesting. I don't think that's worth it. There's a lot of other good cards here. Like, the Chome Delegate is about as good as the treachery, maybe a little bit weaker, and it costs like 6 times less. I wouldn't mind early reveal voice Delegate, honestly. But the thing is, like, there's an extra spice in it for me if I do play the Dune, so I probably should just do it. Yeah, okay. This kind of sucks. Do we put another troop in? I don't think so. 6 is a lot, and nobody else has any more actions, so we probably just get the combat anyway. And second place is better. It's very weird. The good news about all this is we do have enough spice now for Conspire. He should probably pick up landing rights Chome Delegate. That would be so unstoppable. Engineer, okay. I don't agree with that play. It does make it easier for him to get Mimic Orders. This is such a bad round one. Like, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna tie for second, which I actually don't mind that at all. No, don't take my bounty hunter. What are you doing? Well, I get a voice, I guess. I forgot that Helena had artillery. That's fine. I actually kind of prefer it this way. Quid pro quo I'm not super happy with. I don't like this card. So we want to probably first action Conspire. That puts us one Solari short of where we want to be. But does Armand... Armand's probably going to smuggle down, so... But then... No, but then we still don't get Swordmaster. We could do Reconnaissance for more spice. Or we could grab Mimic Orders. Let's just put the Seek Allies aside. That's pretty safe. He doesn't actually smuggle. So, actually we do get our Swordmaster first. I wasn't expecting that. It also means we're going to waste one step ahead. It's fine. Oh no, we don't actually, because we don't have 8. We're just 7. Dispatch an envoy is nice though. And I like getting my troops back. It's a weird round one, but it actually ends up being okay. Landing rights would be pretty good for us here. Imperial Basin is a weird play. I guess he just really wants the combat. Where do we want to do the Seek Allies to? Probably just Wealth. That way we don't have to rely on anybody else to get our Swordmaster. And we don't have to, like, smuggle down or anything. She rings the landing rights. That's sad. Honestly, Duncan, I'll experiment with you. I'll experiment with you today. What about water, though? Well, we're out of spice, so it might not be bad. But I think the wealth is just the play. Devil Emperor in one turn is kind of weird, but we're playing a weird game. And actually, because we have our Seek Allies one step ahead, we do end up still getting the payoff, and now we're at 10 Solari, which means we have enough for a Mentat after we get our Swordmaster. So we missed the landing rights. We're probably going to get Duncan here unless, like, a Web of Power or something flips. Because the other cards aren't impressive. I don't love Duncan, but, hey, maybe we can get Shawnee and, like, make it a thing. I suppose that would have been an argument for going to Still Suits, because we would still get the 1 Solari from the Seek Allies. That would have been the better play. I just forgot, basically. So, yeah. Ooh, well... It's too bad I just picked up a 0 Persuasion card. Why are you showing up like every single game now? The problem is there's a Helena in the game. She did use her ring. She's going to shuffle. We really don't know what she's going to have. I think she's the most likely person to get it. Guild Bankers makes Armand less likely, and so does the Ixin Engineer. The Treachery makes Hundro less likely. We really only have to worry about Helena here, I think. We could consider a High Council. Or not. Yuck. We don't even have green, dude. What the heck? What the hell are our hands, man? Ooh, okay, well, if we Duncan Idaho to Still Suits, we can draw a card, which gives us a 50% chance to draw green. I don't think we have another way to draw cards, so I think we have to. No, that was... Oh my god, that was my first action! Oh my god, dude. I screwed up. I screwed up. Wow. That's really bad. That sucks, man. What do we even do here? Like, I don't have anywhere to send yellow. They keep giving us these Garbo hands. Helena's probably going to get Swordmaster before me, too, is the funny thing about all this. I guess we could dispatch an envoy to use the Dune. Go to Still Suits. Put 2 troops in. Just not a good play. We could smuggle. That prevents Armand or Hundro from accidentally giving Helena Swordmaster. I don't know how much I care about Helena getting a Swordmaster. I guess this is the best path that we have. Like, we don't have good options at all. So, yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. And because we drew the double convincings, we're not going to be able to get Kwisatz next round, most likely. It's just really, really bad. I guess, did buying Duncan screw us? Well, this hand would have sucked even without Duncan. But it would have been fine if we even drew a single green. But now I don't want to play Duncan to Still Suits because it just burns our water, and we need the water if we want to try to get the research station. This is just terrible. Okay, he does end up just giving Helena the Swordmaster. Okay. I think we dispatch an envoy, the Doom the Desert Planet. I guess we could buy Chani if we did it to Duncan. This is just bad all around. This is just, yeah, this is just really rough. High Council for Armand is something to put on our radar. There's another good 8-coster. Rings the Kwisatz. Maybe in reaction to what Armand just did. Interesting. Well, now there's a pretty strong 5-coster out with power play. We have to dispatch an envoy because this hand sucks so hard. I think I like the idea of keeping the ability to buy a 5. So I think that means playing Duncan. Well, there's the green. Did I not get my spice for that? I put Duncan aside. I should have gotten spice. Oh. No, I got Solari because of the intrigue card. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if Armand gets the full scale here. I didn't know that interaction worked that way. Because he's playing a diplomacy, I think probably that's not what's happening here. So, power play or Chani? Well, power play is definitely the better card. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the better card. So, power play. Ooh. Well, there's a much better card there. Armand has 4, so he wasn't even going to get there. There's another really good fiber. I don't think Helena gets there either. I think she was doing a denial play. Yeah, she's 1 short. Well, at least we'll get our Swordmaster this round. We're guaranteed to have the green. If we had done this the right way, we still wouldn't have gotten it last round because Helena got given that Solari. If she hadn't gotten given the Solari, if we did it the right way, we would have been fine. But it's not what happened. 2 water from that's pretty nice. So first action, we don't need the first action though, is the thing. Plus we can voice Swordmaster if someone thinks about it. So what's our so second action is Swordmaster. So we put the dagger aside. We don't have to think harder than that. So we have, in order to get a High Council and a Swordmaster, you need 5 plus 8. That's 13. We have that. So why not do that? Don't want to buy the intrigue card. I guess we should have put the signet ring aside. Then we could buy, or not the intrigue card. Then we could have bought the fold space. So right now, the runaway is kind of Pundro. He has Mimic Quarters too. It's pretty dangerous. We probably aren't going to use the voice this game. Maybe to block Helena from something. Get a spice. It's kind of nice. So far, we've gotten 2 Solari, 1 spice. Or didn't we? I think we used it. We used it every round, I think. What did we get from it from round 2? We got spice. We got Solari from it round 2. What did we get from it round 1? 1 spice. So we have 2 Solari. We've gotten 2 Solari and 2 spice. Can we get to 8? Well, probably. Play Reconnaissance to Research Station. The only problem is there's a power play and a Duncan in our deck. So it's quite possible that we don't. We need 3 Persuasion. So one of these 2s plus one of these 1s would do it. It's pretty risky, though. Like, I do love Full Scale, but I don't know that I can get there. Well, we're going to get voiced. Arakeen is blocked. Okay. That tells me she wants to win the combat. We should try to go to a combat space because we are guaranteed to get something out of it. We could go to Great Flat. That would give us 4 spice. Take us to 5. The techs aren't amazing, though. We could go to Research Station. I don't want to do that without doing the math. Diplomacy to Still Suits is a water. It's probably the best play. Let's take a look at the math. So we need to draw at least one of the 2s in order to get there. And we can't draw one of the 0s. And there's 3 0s. So I think the Research Station math is just bad. So let's go to Still Suits. Just get our Fremen point. Get our water for Duncan. Put one troop in and be satisfied with what we've got. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay. It's fine. We get one water. Not great. Not great, but it's fine. We have so much water right now, like we don't... yeah, so... I don't even know what to do with all this water. We're gonna get Chani too, so more water. Would have liked some Worm Riders there, to be honest. Because Quid Pro Quo gets pretty good if we can get all that spice. We have enough faction now that we could hypothetically get a 3-bump Quid Pro off of Chani. So there's one advantage to Chani. We're hoarding like all the game's water. Did Helena get possessed? No, she didn't. So she's not actually all that threatening herself. She just played to the victor, though. It's just kind of scary. Okay, so second card. We can't get the Quid Pro because we only have one faction. We probably want to go Research Station. Nobody else has 2 water, so that'll be our second action, is Research Station with Reconnaissance. So we put that aside. We do have enough persuasion now for the full scale, but we have to worry about Helena's ring. I can voice Swordmaster and screw Hundro. I think I want to do that. He's in the lead. Maybe Helena's in the lead because she has a Swordmaster. We could, like, voice Research Station first action, and then play the Reconnaissance to one of the other cities. I don't mind that. We could also voice to Spice. We could, like, voice to Great Flat. But again, well, the flagship's good. Let's voice to Research Station. No, we ought to voice here because we have city set aside. We don't have any green right now, so if we actually want to buy a tech, we need green anyway. So block Swordmaster. He's probably pretty pissed off. Duncan's 0 persuasion, so we can play him to a city. Still end up with full scale potentially. Although Armand has a high council seat, so you never know. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair way to retaliate. I don't think he needed to do that. He was going to win the combat anyway. He was just mad. She buys the flagship by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay. It's a shame. I would have liked that. Sonic Snoopers would let me get rid of the Quid Pro. The Quid Pro might be good. No, Helena, you jerk. We don't really care about drawing now, do we? I mean, we don't. Yeah, I don't think we. I think we want the water now. He's one short. Four water means it's pretty good to start going for... I mean, nobody else has any water, really, so we can, like, hostage these for a while. Could buy a Bashar. We still have our daggers, and we have Duncan. Not going Arakeen cost Helena some Solari, so I like that. Not playing Duncan gives us the advantage. Well, we actually can't play Duncan, so it doesn't matter. So where do we power play to? Could go ahead and grab Emperor Alliance. Could try to get Spice Must Flow by going to Selective Breeding. I don't mind that at all. Could try to take Fremen Alliance. Well, not try. We would take Fremen Alliance. Let's go to Selective Breeding. We do get there. We have enough water, we can pretty much perpetually Research Station to draw out the bad cards. I guess Worm Riders might be like, it might have been better to go for Fremen, and then at that point we have a really loaded up Worm Riders. Okay, that's kind of scary. She also has a Bounty Hunter, so like she's going to be revealing a lot of daggers in the late game. Thufir, oh man, buddy, I'm so sorry. I think I have to take the Spice Must Flow, dude. We have 5 water. Isn't that crazy? Wow. So, I mean, Thufir's good, but and he is good with a Quid Pro too. I think it's just SMF. Get the points when you can get them, you know. Game's pretty close. I think Armand's in the weakest position. He doesn't have his Swordmaster and he's at the lowest point count. Hand's not great. We want to gather some spice, so let's put the Dune aside. Okay, so Armand will get his Swordmaster round 6. Kind of late, but better than never for him, for sure. Gets the Snoopers. No Intrigue cards in hand, so it's a little bit weak. Invasion Ships is interesting. We don't have Interstellar access, so it's not amazing. What about Mentat? Do we just Mentat first action? I think maybe we do. We're not super worried of losing the other spaces. The only one that I'd be worried about is, like, Haga Basin. But I have a yellow card just put aside for that purpose. But Hundo getting that Haga Basin would be kind of bad. Doesn't seem like anyone else wants Mentat. Keep it away from Hundro. I guess he wasn't going to do it anyway because he had Swordmaster. But now we could go like selective breeding again if we wanted to. Hell, we could go Great Flat Highliner if we wanted to. Double text for Armand. So he's not even going to get a Swordmaster at all. Maybe he'll get it next round, but like that's pretty late. Why tech negotiation? Did he redraw his like... No, he didn't. He's not getting a Spice Mist Flow. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Nobody's committed anything to this combat. Well, that's about to change. Look at Hundra with all three of these spaces. 2 combat points already. I'm glad I voiced his Swordmaster. I'll say that much. All the spice belongs to me. I guess we can still Mentat. Might as well. Ouch. Not a good turn for Armand. Not even a little bit. Gets Thufir, that's the only good thing about all that for him. You gonna voice Highliner? She does. I wasn't really that interested in Highlinering this, actually. 5 troops doesn't even win me this, so yeah, I'm good. But even if I wanted to, I can now, so yeah. Do we want a research station? There's a good chance that if we research station, we don't get a Spice Mist Flow. I think we just play diplomacy. To where? Still Suits is good. Secrets is good. I like selective breeding. Doesn't get us to 9, unfortunately. Probably couldn't have. We could have with Chani plus convincing, but that's pretty unlikely thing to happen. How much do we want to save the Quid Pro? We have Diplomacy and Chani. Those are really our only 2 cards that go to faction at this point. Because the power play is gone, and there's no faction available in the row. Let's just Quid Pro. Like, we're not... It's not like we need the spice or anything. Bribery. That's pretty good. Worm Riders. We could probably bribery our way up Fremen, and then the Worm Riders be stronger. Under goes to 7. Yeah, he's a danger. No way around it, he's dangerous. I mean, he could easily just end the game here. I hate to say it. Oh, Spice Must Flow, you suck. We played Duncan for sure. We played Chani. What, like Chani Hardy Warriors? We don't have enough water to play Duncan into Research Station. That's what we want to do, though. Let's put Duncan aside. That preserves the most flexibility for us. We kind of want to draw into guild so that we can highlight it. Priority is just preventing Hunter from winning the combat. I don't know how we do that, though. Like, blocking... Oh, he's got 6 now. Oh, shoot. I don't know what we do. I mean, I feel like I you know, punished him a lot by blocking his Sword Master. I don't know what else to do, really. If Helena doesn't go to Research Station, we do get that to go off. Cool. Plays her Snooper immediately. The problem is we're not getting much out of Duncan here. Like, all he is a city access. This card's so bad. I guess we get a Spice out of him, but, like, come on. I guess we could have played Shiny as Still Suits and gotten something out of him, but that doesn't seem good either. Problem is, if Hunter gets Highliner, then like it doesn't matter. I don't think Helena can beat him. She's got 3 intrigue cards. Maybe she can. Well, we have our diplomacy. So we'll see what Hunter wants to do here. Okay, he Highliners. That's annoying. I think he wins the game off that. We'll see what Helena can do. She can infiltrate Arakeen, for example. We could buy a Fold Space with a Signet Ring to try to ensure guild access for next round, but that assumes that there is a next round, which we're not confident there will be. The other problem is that the techs aren't any good. If we took Signet Ring to buy the Hollow Projectors, there is a small chance, 50% chance actually, that we buy a Spice Must Flow by flipping the dagger, or the Spice Must Flow into a 2 Persuasion card. Goes to Secrets. I guess she's just looking for intrigue card answers. We could also Selective Breeding. I don't think that that's good. I think I like this. Like buying... We could Mentat. But if we Mentat... I mean, we're not going to win even with the Worm Riders, is the thing. If we Mentat, like, we can't actually buy the Fold Space. So I think I like this play. Buy the Hollow Projectors. Buy the intrigue card. Or the fold space, sorry. Dump the dagger. We didn't get it. Decent shot, but we didn't get it. We'll have voice next round, and we'll be moving first. If we can get the game to go long enough, I think we're okay. Elena does have Imperial Bashar, so we might be fine here. Where's Hundro on his Mimic Quarters? He's pretty far away from it. He doesn't have the progress on the BG, and I don't see him getting there. We get 3 spice just for being in third, which is kind of nice. Yeah, she's going to beat him. 8 daggers. Oh my god. The problem is he will just redraw into 6 spice again because of second place. Reverend Mama or Worm Riders. Well, Reverend Mama is generally the better card, but Worm Riders is like 6 daggers. And we could redraw either of these cards. We don't have any BG cards for the combo besides voice. We know we're going to have voice. Take the other Worm Riders. And Liaison to make up for the lost persuasion. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It dilutes our guild. We'll see. Armand does get an SMF. I've got 4 intrigue cards. I wonder what they could be. That's kind of scary. Maybe we should start thinking of her as a threat. That would be perfect if she had no combat cards, but she obviously does. Yeah, so she's got 1 combat card minimum. Funny enough, if he hadn't played anything, I could have stolen her intrigue cards. Well, if I drew. Well, anyone could have. I don't necessarily draw BG. Money goes to 8. Armand actually gets the troop here. We kind of want to use this voice. We don't have the guild, which is so annoying. And we don't have the water for research station anymore, and we don't have the BG access. So this is just a terrible, terrible hand. First action, voice. Second action, I don't even know. Let's put the Spice Must Flow aside so we don't accidentally screw ourselves. Oh shoot, that's the card I wanted to discard with Hollow Projectors. Oh, okay. Well, I ended up screwing myself anyway. Drop the Dune, draw the Liaison. That's not guild. Did we screw ourselves by doing that? I don't know. We have Worm Riders that we can reveal. Let's just go to Arakeen. That's our best option. We don't have enough Solari for shoot, what's it called? Mentat. We will get to, no, we already used the Holler Projectors though, so we don't, shoot. New true cards and neither of them were what we wanted. It's not good. Like, I need that Highliner in order to be competitive here. Or the second Worm Riders. But because we bought that full space, we don't have Mentat. But, I mean, to be fair, the full space is increasing our odds of drawing guild. We're starting to run out of gas. This is bad. We're not even necessarily going to get a Spice Mist Flow. Didn't build a very good deck. I don't think any of these... Don't think any of these techs bail us out either. Invasion ships is okay, but... not good enough. I guess the troops are good. Carthag could be helpful. We're probably not getting the Spice Mist Flow. Let's do this. We just need the troops. New tech film. He didn't actually have Highliner access anyway, by the looks of it. Or he knows that we don't have it and doesn't feel any urgency. We'll reveal 6 daggers. That's nice, but not necessarily enough. We lose Carthag. We can still go there by discarding Spice Mist Flow. It's probably what we're going to do. Both Fremen spaces are open. We do have to worry about our alliance being stolen, I think. It's not like Hunter doesn't have the water to use it either. I don't know if he has even 2 Fremen access in his deck. I wasn't paying close attention. Hundro has what? Maybe buying this Spice Mist Flow killed us. We should have bought the Thufir. I don't know that he has that much Fremen access in his deck. I don't know that I'm going to be worried about it. People are always like, oh, like arguing with me about how like Spice Mist Flow early is actually better than like value card, and the answer is just no. Like, those people are wrong, and I need to listen to myself on that. You know. Take Solari for her flagship. It's telegraphed. The water barely does anything because we need 2 for it to matter. So we discard the SMF. We go to Carthag. Dispatch an envoy is way too late. Oh my god. That's so annoying. I wonder if Hundra has the guild. An Ilesa game where you don't get any text until like round 6 is not great. Or round 7 even. I mean, we had a cool start and then we didn't draw any green, and I think our game has been torpedoed from there. It was a horrible opening hand and a horrible round 3 hand. This isn't a combat card. It's a good card, but it's not a combat card. We're probably going to have guild next turn anyway, so it's like just such a like salt in the wound, you know. I think Helena, I mean, I don't know, she can infiltrate cities. She might just win the combat again. Like if she goes to Carthag, throws in like 4 troops. She's got 4 intrigue or 3 intrigue cards, and she might even have her Bashar. Like she does. She doesn't have Stilgar or her daggers, but like I think she still wins. 250. Let's see if we can get this over in this round so I can get the 3 o'clock game. Yeah, Carthag. She should block Highliner for sure. Yeah. I think that might be GG. We'll see. Reveal Sayadina. Just keep it away from Hundro. Liaison. Didn't I dispatch an envoy once already this game? Yeah, I guess I did. Because my round 3 hand was so bad I had to. But if it wasn't, I could have saved that card and I could have used it here. It's like, it's one thing to get like one bad hand in round 1 or even one bad hand in round 3. But like a really, really bad hand in round 8 as well, it's just brutal. And it's not like I wasn't going to selective breeding. Like, I've trashed out 2 of my bad cards. I guess my mistake was just buying the Spice Must Flow instead of buying Food here. I don't know. This has been a tough one. Well, it's not enough to beat me, but it probably is because she's got intrigue cards. Oh yeah, it's a tie, so... Honestly, at this point, I just wanted to win the combat so I can get the next game. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Three people visiting Carthage is kind of funny. Like, who didn't invite Hundro to the party, you know? $15. Okay, if Armand wins this, that'll be insane. Oh my god, she didn't have a combat card. Wow. And here I thought Armand was stuck in last place. This is actually extremely impressive. Plans within plans. Doesn't get it. Corner doesn't get that either. War chest does get it because of all the Carthage. Oh my god. Not that it mattered, he was already at 10. At least I didn't get last, but wow, what a game. I'll probably upload that one.